So you're going to open your IV insertion kit. We have tape. We have our little tourniquet here. We don't need any of this stuff. We do need our gauze because we're classy ladies. And we need our Tegaderm. Everything else we can get rid of. Alright, I'm going to just make us a flush since we don't have one. Don't tell anybody I said Marymount's Ghetto. That's our secret. There's evidence. Alright, so our alligator clamp is what we use to go through the rubber in the top of this guy. I'm just going to draw back like 5 cc's or so. Alright, so now we have our flush all ready. And we can prime our connector piece. Alligator clamp goes through the rubber part, it won't go in the other way. Okay, and we're unclamped here, so fluid will go both ways. And we have a couple little drops so we know we're primed. Alright. I'm going to open up our needle, our catheter, it's a 20 gauge. Just going to go over here. Alright, I'm going to tear us a little bit of tape.
So in real life, where you put those tape?
Usually on the bed rail.
Okay.
Or on their hand if they'll hold still. Whatever you can do. Alright, so we have our stuff primed, we have our tape done, we have our needle out. And we have... Hold on, we have one in my pocket, I bet. Ha 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 ha. Nice. Okay, so we have our stuff ready to clean the arm. I just want to put this on first. The tourniquet and the gloves don't really play well together, so I usually put the tourniquet on barehanded.
So would you go wash your hands right after that and then put the gloves on?
Right after?
Putting on the tourniquet?
Yeah, you just kind of want to do it at the beginning.
Oh.
And wash your hands after you check for introduce yourself and all that stuff I forgot to say at the beginning. All that. Alright, so there you go. Our tourniquet's tight. It doesn't have to be really tight because you can see the veins from space. So you do want to put the tourniquet about 4 to 6 inches over where you plan to stick the person. It's just the best spot to put it. Make the veins pop. In real life, we do tend to hit veins because that makes them stand up a little bit. Kind of helps. Also, the alcohol will make them a little bit more visible. Okay, so available spot, we do want to make sure to clean the arm, kind of from inside to out. And you can let it dry just a little bit because otherwise it hurts just a little bit more than it needs to. Okay, now we go to open, we just want to go for it. Our needles bevel up. And then we just want to stabilize the vein. And go on in. And watch, this time I didn't get flashback. Wonderful! Oh no. Good recording.
You could do it.
We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. And take 2.
Yep. They can edit this later.
Yes, edit
Yes,
for TV.
sure.
There we go. Now we got flashback. Okay, so we have flashback. We edited out. That was a commercial break. Good. And then we can just go ahead and press with this little tab. We're pushing in while we're pulling back the needle. And we've got it all the way down. Got the click. We can do that. Let go of the tourniquet. And then we put our little gauze down because we're classy. Make sure we have our connector piece nearby because we're going to have a little bit of bleeding. We want to occlude this vein, twist this off, get that guy attached as quickly as possible, clean it up just a little bit, and then we can make sure we were in the vein by pulling back, turning pink, we're good. And then we don't have you put the entire amount of saline in just because it makes it harder to see flashback for the future people. Okay, we're done with our flushing and pulling and all that. So we can clamp this guy with our little pinchy clamp. Okay, now we can tape the barrel down. Take the barrel down this way. And we need our Tegaderm. And we can cover all the way up to the barrel part. Make sure to cover the little piece of catheter that's sticking out. And we just want to remove this extra paper. We have the little label here. We just want to put our initials, time, date, and gauge. And stick it somewhere on there. We can remove our alligator clamp and tape the pigtail wherever. And scene.
Very good.
Very fast.
So, in real life, would you flush saline all the way? Okay.
That was one of my questions I wrote.
Oh, thank you.
I have a second question.
I literally